Thanks for tuning in. I'm Kim Stanley, and you're watching Cox Connections, only on Cox 9 Roanoke. Rhonda Morgan became the director of the Arts Council of the Blue Ridge late last year. She spent the last few months learning the lay of the land, the strengths and weaknesses of the arts community in our region. She joins us now to tell us what she's learned. Rhonda, thanks for stopping by today.
Thank you for having me.
So tell us a little bit about your new position as director for the Arts Council of the Blue Ridge.
Well, I became the executive director in December of this past year, and so very new in it, a couple of months. I've been with the Arts Council for 2.5 years. I was formerly the Artist Services and Arts Education Director, so I'm not new to the organization, just new to this position.
And so for those who aren't familiar with the Arts Council of the Blue Ridge, tell us a little bit about the organization.
Okay, we're basically a member organization / service organization. We have about 200 plus individual artist members and a little over 100 arts and cultural organizational members. And the Arts Council supports the arts community. A few ways that we do that is through awareness and promotion of the arts. We do arts advocacy both on the local and state level. We are a granting agency to artists. We have Grants for Artists program where we basically infuse money back into the arts community to the artists so that they can do what they do better and have more opportunities in that way. We also have a scholarship program for students in the high school level who might not otherwise have opportunities outside of school to pursue the arts. We act as a facilitator for convening local and regional arts agencies, the business sector, the government, for collaborations, partnerships, those types of things. And we act as a unified voice for arts education for the different organizations who have educational programs to present to our local schools.
Wow, a lot of stuff. I don't think anyone would have realized how much your organization does.
It is, but it all goes hand in hand, you know, and it supports the arts community.
Yeah, it definitely sounds like it. So you talked about having members, you know, so for example, the Taubman Museum of Art, that would be a member of your organization?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. Okay.
Any surprises for you since you started in December as director? You mentioned you'd been there for 2.5 years, but have you had any major surprises or, you know?
I don't know that I've had any major surprises, you know, having been working with the Arts Council. Pleasant surprises, just getting to know these organizations on a new level, and I guess understanding a little bit more what they do and the importance of having them in our communities. I think this is the first time I've worked on the advocacy piece, so that's been very exciting. We went to Richmond last year to do the Arts Advocacy Day with the Virginians for the Arts, and so that was exciting, just a new experience, and again, just seeing the work that goes behind that for the funding for the arts.
What is the state of art in our region right now?
You know, the thing is, at times like this, I mean, we all know where we are. It's a tough time for everybody, but this is when the creative class shines, and I think that our arts community is doing just that. They've hunkered down and they're working together, they're collaborating, they're bringing the resources together to just do what's best for the community. I think that, you know, that we all are struggling, you know, financially and needing that funding, which is why advocacy is so important, because that funding is being pulled away, and there have been cuts for, you know, the last several years. The Virginia Arts Commission, which is our state agency, has experienced cuts for the past 3 years, which directly impacts our arts organizations.
And with General Assembly and what's going on with state legislature, I'm guessing you guys are seeing
exactly.
I
think even Monday there was an amendment to do a $20.5 million cut for the National Endowment for the Arts. So again, scary, and that's why we were up there doing advocacy, just to help them to understand how important the arts are in our community.
Right. What can Roanoke residents do to be more involved and to help the arts in the community, because they are so important, and I don't think people really realize that the art is important to economic development. It's at the foundation of economic development.
Absolutely. The arts do create a vibrant economy. I don't think that people do understand that part, as well as creating shared experiences and community engagement and those types of things that are so important. But I think the simple things, you know, go to the museum, join, go to the symphony, go to the Jefferson, you know, all the different, we have so much here. We have professional museums, we have a professional symphony, theater, ballet, so many art galleries, wonderful artists in this area. So certainly support those first and foremost. But there's places where you can be part of the advocacy. You can talk to those elected officials that you've put in office, let them know that you understand the importance of the arts, and that you want them to support that also.
Yeah, well, that's great. And keep it in the schools too.
Absolutely, keep it in the schools.
Yeah, I hate to see that being pulled back. So I think that's another important thing. You know, participate. You know, be an advocate, talk to your state officials, and keep it in the schools. So it's great. It's
Absolutely.
Good. Well, good luck to you in your new position.
Thank you.
We really appreciate what you're doing out there, and we'll stay in touch.
Thank you so much. Appreciate you having me.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Before you go, I want to personally thank you for choosing Cox Communications for your entertainment, information, and communication needs. We know you could have chosen another provider, but because you chose us, we promise to provide you with quality products backed up by a talented local team of professionals. I'm Kim Stanley, and I'll see you next time on Cox Connections.